All right, so I'm back. Um, this is getting wild. I knew that somebody. Well, I was surprised had nobody came on and said nothing about King Yella actually crying from the other side. Like, this is what they do. If this was, Dirk or one of them crying online, or you know what I mean, like I would expect that someone from the other side would be actually saying something about them. Now, I wasn't expecting a person like a name or individual didn't come to my head. I mean, I knew it wouldn't be somebody like Dirk or but at the end of the day, 600 Breezy actually found what King Yella did as far as him crying online. He found the humor in it. Now, a lot of people in my comment section is like giving their support for what King Yella did. Nobody in the comments is saying nothing weird or off or crazy. But I guess 600 Breezy decided that he was gonna take advantage of this to actually take a shot at King Yella. Now, in a now deleted post, this is what 600 Breezy had to say.
So why you crying on her?
Now, now, apparently, now apparently, King Yella actually got wind of 600 Breezy actually laughing at him. I'm not laughing at King Yella. I'm not laughing at King Yella crying. I'm laughing at 600 Breezy, man. So apparently, King Yella found out that 600 Breezy had an issue with him crying and whatnot, and he made a subliminal video response to 600 Breezy as well as other people who had an issue with him actually getting online and showing his emotion. Check it out.
Hey, for everybody that got something to say about what I was doing or crying and all that, check this out. I'm a grown man, and if something touched me and my soul for my brothers, see you. That's what's wrong with the world. Y'all want to play tough, and y'all too tough. Y'all scared to show emotion. One thing about King Yella, this is the difference between me and these other. I don't give a what y'all got to say. I don't care how y'all feel. If I was hiding it, I wouldn't have posted it. And guess what? I wasn't talking to myself. I was talking to somebody on the side of me. But I don't capture myself crying because I don't usually do it all the time. So guess what? I did it for the world. To show that y'all ain't nothing wrong with showing how y'all really feel or being yourself. Stop portraying and try to be gangster and tough for the world. That's why the world now. That's what Chicago now. That's why steady dying. Y'all in the house crying all the time though. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no shame in my game. Thugs cry, thug passion.
All right, so all BS aside, man, I really don't have an issue. Like I said in the video earlier, I really don't have an issue with King Yella actually showing his emotion for his homies that are no longer here, man, because this is a real situation. And when we think about it, man, it's actually sad what's going on in Chicago for these individuals. A lot of these guys is under 30 years old. They're still in their 20s, late mid 20s or whatever, just about to be 30. Some of them may already be 30, but for the most part, the majority of these guys, are really starting to mature and come to a age where you start looking at life a lot different and you reflect back on what's happened in the past, man, and you look over your shoulder and you got like 20 homies, 10 homies that are no longer here. People who you actually, broke bread with, people who you rolled up with, pop bottles with, all kind of stuff, man. So it is a sad situation at the end of the day, man. The trolling does go a little far often on all sides, not just in Chicago, but as well as in other areas, throughout the United States. It's a trend from Chicago to Cali, from Cali to New York, from New York to Atlanta, from Atlanta to Florida, from Florida to Houston, and and everywhere in between. We see a lot of this going on in Philadelphia, Cleveland, a lot, Columbus, a lot of places is actually doing similar things, man. I think the value of life has changed, and it's gonna take for people like King Yella, 600 Breezy. You know what I mean? Some of these popular online rappers, okay? Because I'm not saying that these is mainstream rappers, but the rappers who are, or the artists, or the social media personalities who are famous and known for doing these type of things, it's gonna take for a lot of them to change their ways and their perspectives, uh, for us to actually, get a get a glimpse at change in the streets. Now, at the end of the day, a lot of people think that the rappers or the music is what controls the streets, but actually, the rap or the music that's being put out is only being is what's they're talking about, what's actually going on in the streets. You know what I mean? And they're giving you a first class seat into the minds of the individuals that's in the street. So it's not necessarily that people are listening to rap and going to do drills and disrespecting people's lives in that manner, like the people from Chicago. Now, people outside of Chicago may be influenced by what they're listening to, because that may not actually be what's going on in a city, and they want to portray that, or they want to copycat or mimic what they hearing what's going on in Cali, Philly, New York, and Chicago. But at the end of the day, though, these guys from Chicago and all these other areas, this Brooklyn drill movement and stuff, those things that they're rapping about is actually going on in their streets. So, shout out to King Yella, man, for actually standing tall and standing on the square, you know what I mean, and saying like, hey, this is how I really feel. Um, it took a lot for him to do that. I'm pretty sure, But get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. I'm Almighty the Ruler. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so you get notified each and every time I upload new content.